Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Sorry about that, we had some technical difficulties right before the game began. But we have a beautiful day here at Bill Harkins Field for a good game between Michigan State and Florida State. And a shot by Tyler Morris goes left. It's going to be an exciting game. First game of the season for the Michigan State Spartans. Florida State on their 6th game of the season with a record of 4-2, currently ranked 9th in MCLA. Coming off a big top 10 matchup win against Georgia, where the Noles absolutely dominated, winning 11-4. Defense came up big. Sarah McMahon, one of the star players in that game, as Dean Rothschild falls to the ground. And 14 gets a little too aggressive there, hitting Dean while he was on the ground. There's a flag's going to fly, and we're going to get a man-up opportunity here early on for Florida State. We'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in with us today on this Sunday afternoon. Got some great lacrosse weather here in Tallahassee. I'm sure Michigan State feeling good about this weather coming all the way from up north. They got a span of 3 games on their spring break here. Florida State, they're going to go play USF and UCF.
Minnesota and Arizona on Thursday.
Minnesota and Arizona, apologies. But games down here in Florida. Matt Wyatt from the right. It was a bit quiet in Florida State's win this weekend, but looking to bounce back here against Michigan State. You know, in this first game of the season, there's still a lot of things to work out, and we saw that with Florida State in their first game of the season, going down early against Georgia Tech. We'll see what Michigan State here can do to begin. And shot just like that, Andrew Zeman, who scored 5 goals in FSU's last win, gets the shot and the score from that trademark left side. And 1-0 for the Seminoles early on. Andrew Zeman, this team's primary goal scorer. I talked about it last time. Scored more goals than UGA in their last matchup. The face-off, we'll see how it goes today. It's been one of the key defining features or factors in these games for Florida State. And Jack Schiffel, who was the last week's Player of the Week for Varsity Club Lacrosse, comes up with a ground ball. That he does so well. Tyler Morris looks like he was going to go fire it, but he's going to pass it out inside, pass it off to Matt Wyatt on the right. Offense is going to look to reset and just going to slow things down a bit here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, forgot to mention it at the start. I'm your host, Spencer Stephen, joined by my other commentators and stream team, Chris Lee, Brennan O'Halloran, as there's a great check there by Michigan State. Ball goes to the ground, and they're going to look to clear it. We're going to see the first real offensive possession here from Michigan State. Looking on the fast break to make things happen. Michigan State going to call a timeout here. The first of the game. Don't want to let FSU get off to too out of a start. In most of their games this season, aside from what we talked about Georgia Tech, FSU has taken the early lead, up even in their game against Utah Valley, up 2-0 early on before the onslaught began. But this FSU team has done a great job all year of coming out, executing the plan, and getting things done early. How can Michigan State respond? That's what's defined their games this season, at least for the Seminoles. 10.5 minutes left in this first quarter. Both teams still getting settled. We'll see what Michigan State here can do after the timeout. Looked like they wanted to score on that fast break opportunity. Unable to convert though. 33 up top with it. Swings it over left to number 8. Moves it down low to 5. It's being shot out by Vinny Lane. Back over to 8. Up top to 33. Who's being shot out by Tanner Gallo. Stone Foster, apologies. 8 up top. Swings it up to 11. He's being shot out by Jahai right now. Swings it inside. Finds a nice pass and a goal. Nice find there from Michigan State to score their first goal of the game and tie things up. Some great passing, shifting the defense around, and FSU just gets caught off guard. Tying the game up at 1. We've got a game here, ladies and gentlemen. Can't get lazy on that defensive end if you're Florida State. After a string of top 10 matchups, can't overlook this Michigan State team. We saw FSU play number 2 Utah Valley, then travel to Texas to play number 3 Texas, and then play Georgia, number 5 on Friday. So a string of very tough games for the Seminoles. I think maybe they've been tired a lot on the road recently. Maybe that could affect them in some way here. But definitely cannot overlook this Michigan State team, who's still very much a question mark, as they have not played any lacrosse this year. Ricky Savage, who had a great game for the Seminoles against Georgia, contributing to multiple goals, and just like that, takes the shot and scores. Nice shot, finds the opportunity. We know Ricky Savage, very tactical with his approach, isn't going to take anything that's not there, and finds an opening and lets it rip for FSU's second goal of the day. Nice addition to this team thus far. One of the key offensive midfielders for this FSU team, and shows again why there. He's very sound with the ball, takes the opportunities when they're there, and just like that, can score. At the face-off, we got Jack Schiffel looking for the ground ball. 32, the pole comes up with it from Michigan State. And Jack Schiffel applying some nice pressure right now, but 2 is able to spin out of it. Ball's on the ground though. FSU player falls to the ground, but 8 comes up with it, and it's gonna be Michigan State ball. Jack Schiffel still relentless on ball. 8 moving it down past behind the goal. 55 with it up top. 55, dodging right. Looking to find an opening, get some space, swings it up inside, almost finds a nice pass there to number 5, but unable to come up with it. Vinny Lane goes for the ground ball, but Michigan State's going to retain possession. .40, dodging down the left alley. Swings it down behind the cage, shadowed by Parker Clem, looking to move towards inside. Ball pops up in the air. It's going to hit the ground, and it's going to be the Seminoles ball. Parker Clem going to take it in, looking for the clear. FSU going to clear it. Ball's going to go out. Some great aggression there by Michigan State. It's going to cause the turnover. 42 is going to take it. Moving quickly now. .40 with it up top. Slowing things down now is Michigan State's offense. 33 being shot out by Scott Chapman up top. Both of them fall to the ground, but the ball's going to be on the ground. Can Scott Chapman come up with the ground ball? Does come up with it, and a nice pass there. We know Scott Chapman is a huge vocal leader for this team and has done a great job. We've seen he's always physical and is always causing issues for the opponent. But one thing he's had to work on is not letting those errant passes. A lot of times we'll see him make the big play and then run up the field and kind of make an errant pass, turn the ball right back over to the other team. But there finds the open man, gets the FSU clear, and we've got Dean Rothschild up top. Another one of the big midfield names for this Florida State offense. Matt Wyatt on the right side. Nice spin move, shakes off his defender, finds some space, and a shot, and hits the right side of the cage for his first goal of the day. I talked about it quiet in their last matchup, but today, Matt Wyatt is here to play. First goal of the day. Nice spin move, bounces off his defenders, finds an opening in the middle of the field, and just lets it rip, hitting that right side of that cage, making it 3-1 in favor of the Seminoles. We got Scott Chapman at the face-off for the Seminoles. Michigan State been doing a nice job thus far at the face-off, but unable to convert. We've got the pull on the face-off all game thus far for the Seminoles. And it's going to look like missed ground ball there from Michigan State initially, but they're going to come up with it eventually. Scott Chapman applying pressure on three. They're going to swing it back to the goalkeeper, and they're going to look to clear it here. But Michigan State does ultimately win the face-off. 55, going to get the successful clear, run through a couple guys. And Scott Chapman with some nice pressure there. But 55 is going to steal the pass over 8's head, and it's going to be a turnover, FSU ball. Braden Forrest with it, looking to clear it. Passes it over to Kevin Needham, but drops the ball. Luckily, no one's around him. He's able to still come up with the ground ball. Gets it in the hands of the attackman, Matt Wyatt, who had the last goal for the Seminoles. .14 hounding Matt Wyatt, puts him on the ground. Up top. Braden Forrest dodging down the left alley on 35. He's got the shorty. Nice slide there from 32. Creating the turnover. Number 10 with it up top. Tyler Moltisanti trying to create some havoc there on the ride, but unable to do so. 11 for Michigan State, setting it up top. Swings it over. 31 with some momentum. Finds the pass on the left side. Gets it into 8. And a goal for Michigan State. Both goals have come from that left side. Finding an open man over there. And 8's going to come up with the goal for Michigan State. I will say shout out to the Michigan State fans for traveling down all the way to Florida. They got a good show out here. A lot of green in the stands here at Bill Harkins Field. Making it 2-3, 1 goal lead for the Seminoles with 5 minutes to go. Ball's kicked out. 2 comes up with the ground ball. 13, another Michigan State face-off win. They've got an opportunity to tie it here. 34 comes up with it. Swings it left. Ball down behind the cage. Back up to 40. Over to 42. Going to look to make the dodge on Jahai. Dodging left. Jahai does a nice job. 42 unable to go anywhere. Going to find the pass down low. Shot by Parker Clem. Ball up top. 40 dodging down the right side. Gets the ball down to X. Finds a nice pass inside. Unable to collect it. And the ball's going to be on the ground. Sarah McMahon going to come up with the ground ball, and FSU is going to look to clear it. Long pass there. 11 for Florida State drops it. Matt Wyatt with a great check there. Ball pops out. It's going to stay Florida State's ball. Nice job by Matt Wyatt. We've seen him do that a few times this season, creating turnovers in transition. Dean Rothschild going to look to clear it here. Runs through. successfully clears it. Picking up the pace, he's got some momentum. Looks like he might let it rip there, but he passes it down to Tyler Morris at the X, swings it back up top. Ricky Savage, who had a nice goal earlier for the Seminoles, gets it over to Andrew Zeman. Up top, Jude Niles, dodging left. Shot, hits the top of the cage, bounces high. Matt Wyatt gonna look to pick up the ground ball. He's got 3, shadowing him close. But it does a nice job evading that pressure. Gonna move towards the cage. Nice spin back move, shot. Almost a crazy spin move into the shot there. Looking for the left side of that cage. It's gonna stay with the Seminoles. Tyler Morris gonna take it in from the X. Haven't seen too much of him today. We'll see if he can get things going. Andrew Zeman from that left side, jump shot. Unable to convert. Nice save there from Michigan State. Good opportunity though. You like to see that if you're the Seminoles, getting Andrew Zeman shooting from that left side where he scored the first goal for the Seminoles of the day. Michigan State looking to clear it. Finds 34. Ball down low. 8 on the left side with it, being shadowed by Parker Clem. 8 has been successful thus far for Michigan State. Definitely one of the biggest contributors for this offense. 10 swings it back over to 8 as I say that. And a nice save there by Sarah McMahon after finding 8 inside. Sarah McMahon been so solid for this FSU team this season. Had 19 saves, I believe, in their last game. That's why he won the game ball for this Florida State team. Finds Andrew Zeman inside. And a nice stop there from Michigan's goalkeeper. That is a great find into Andrew Zeman and just unable to convert. And you do not see that not turn into a goal very frequently. Michigan State looking to go the other way quickly. Ball on the right side, move towards X, 5 at the X, gonna dodge towards the cage, shadowed by Vinny Lane. A great stick there by Vinny Lane, and a great ground ball. Beautiful play there by Vinny Lane. Now gonna look to clear it, finds Ricky Savage up the field, who swings it down to Matt Wyatt. Back over to Tyler Morris, gets the shot off. Looks like it was deflected. It's gonna stay Florida State's ball. Andrew Zeman gonna take it in down from the X, rolls back, and that is the end of the first quarter. Florida State 3, Michigan State 2. Good first quarter of lacrosse. We've seen a little bit of good from both sides of things. A goal from Andrew Zeman, a goal from Matt Wyatt, a goal from Ricky Savage thus far. We'll be back with you shortly for the second quarter of lacrosse. Thank you guys again for tuning in. And we are back underway here in the second quarter of lacrosse. Michigan State, one area that they have dominated in this far has been those face-offs. '99 puts Cole Hancock on the ground there. MSU bench hyped up for that. 10 swings it up to 33. Five. Swings it up to 11. Ball on the ground though, unable to come up with it. Jahai comes up with a nice ground ball there. Gonna look to clear it. Passes midfield. Gets it over to Matt Wyatt on the right. He's got 14. Gonna look to slow things down just a little bit. Looked like he was gonna dodge towards the cage. Maybe he looks to shoot it there, but gonna slow things down. Get the ball to in the hands of the midfielders. Gets it up top to Dean Rothschild. Ricky Savage up at the top. Gets it back down to Matt Wyatt. The attackman swinging it around over to Andrew Zeman. Ball on the right, Jude Niles. Dodging on the shorty, 45. Back up top, some nice passing here from the Seminoles and a shot from Dean Rothschild. Good save there by Michigan State. Ball goes on the ground, Andrew Zeman picks up it and scores. Some great reaction time there from Andrew Zeman, finding the ball as it hit the ground, ricocheting off the goalkeeper and just putting it right back up. And scores his second goal of the day, making it a 2-goal lead for the Seminoles.
My dad was saying it was annoying.
What?
Whenever he gets a button.
And another face-off. Jack Schiffel comes up with the ground ball there. Easy face-off win there for the Seminoles. Tyler Morris with it on the left side. Going to look to extend this lead to 3. Tyler Morris gets it over to Andrew Zeman, who's already got 2 goals on the day. After a nice put-back goal there. Gets it over to Brad Wharton. Dodging right, down the right side. Finds the pass over to Andrew Zeman. Once again on that left side. It's going to be a shot. And unable to convert there. Michigan State's goalkeeper is going to come up with it. Looking for the pass on the clear. 55, lucky no one else comes up with it. And a shot almost goes all the way, but unable to convert that. 40 up top for Michigan State. Gets it over to 42. Dodging down the left side. Swings it down behind the cage. 8. Passes it over to 5. Passes it up to 40. Jack Schiffel shadowing up top. 40 with the shot. Nice save there by Sarah McMahon. Ball on the ground. Who's going to come up with it? FSU comes up with it. Nice swim move there. And able to successfully find Matt Wyatt on the clear. Dean Rothschild with it up top. Swings it over to Ricky Savage. Ball on the right side. Jude Niles. Midfielders passing it up top right now. We got Dean Rothschild on the left. Dodging on the shorty. Puts his man on the ground briefly. Gets inside. Almost finds the cage there. Nice moves there from Dean Rothschild to set up a good opportunity, but unable to convert. Tyler Morris. Still been quiet today. And shot just like that. Makes it 5-2 in favor of the Seminoles. Tyler Morris. It's like I jinxed it. With his first goal of the day. We've now seen one from all 3 of that attack trio. Extending this FSU lead to 3 goals. Great shot there from the left side by Tyler Morris. And we've got another face-off here. Scott Chapman at the face. Kicks the ball out. Can he find the ground ball? He does not. Ultimately does come up with it, but swarmed by Michigan State defenders. And it's going to be Michigan State ball. Long journey there for Scott Chapman to not come away with anything. Michigan State looking for the clear, 2. FSU is attackman on the rod. Nice move there by 53. Getting into the box. Michigan State needs to reset here. FSU's throwing together a couple of nice goals here early in the second quarter. Passes over to 10 for Michigan State. Shot goes left. Michigan State moving the ball to X on the right side now, 5. And just gets clobbered in the middle of the field. Hit the floor, and FSU is going to be running the other way. Ball, nice pass there by 23 from Florida State. And Vinny Lane just kind of tossed it behind him, hoping he'd find a man, and did find Parker Clem there. Parker Clem tries to swing it up the field, but unable to convert that pass, and the ball's going to sail out of bounds. It's going to be a Michigan State ball.
Get it? Back up at the 40 for me. 5 yards.
Two with it up top, swings it over to 11 for Michigan State. Looked like a little bit confusion there, but 42 comes up with it up top. Dodges down the left alley, 40. Swings it up top to 42. Back out left. Moving the ball around is Michigan State's offense right now. Gets it over to 5. Puts himself on the ground. Gets right back up though. 8, dodging from X on Parker Clem. Jack Schiffel comes up with a nice stick and gets put on the ground from behind. Flags are going to fly. Looks like Jack Schiffel, unfortunately, is hurting. Hopefully everything's okay. It was a big hit there. Looks like he's all right, though. Stands up and is running off under his own accord. Good to see there if you're the Seminoles. Harry looking to clear it. Had 2 big goals against Georgia. Kicks the ball out, gonna look to pick up the ground ball. Does just that. Getting swarmed by Michigan State players. Still comes up with it, and he's gonna now look to pass it over to Braden Forrest. Nice ground ball there from Harry. Swings it over to Andrew Zeman. Ball down the right alley, apologies. Michigan State going to come up with it after the ball hits the ground. 32 is going to look to clear it. Gets it to the goalkeeper, back over to 2. Back over to the goalkeeper. Sails it high, and really not sure where that was supposed to be going. Just a missed pass there from the goalkeeper, and it's going to turn it right back over to the Seminoles. .35 for Michigan State. Comes up with a ground ball. Finds his man. And Michigan State going to look to make something happen here in transition. 8 hits the ground. Whistles are going to blow. Timeout was called by Michigan State. Their second, final timeout of the half. Need to collect themselves here. Held scoreless thus far with just under 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Need to start making something happen offensively. We saw a couple of nice passes that turned into goals on that left side early on from Michigan State, but since then, unable to convert on anything really. Haven't had much success from the Yaks where they've tried a bunch. Again, we'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in. We appreciate all the comments, all you viewers. We're glad we can bring the stream to you. And after this timeout, we'll see what Michigan State brings to the table offensively. FSU, this defense has been extremely solid. I mean, holding that Georgia offense to just 4 goals in their last game. They're doing a great job here. I mean, we've got a lot of stars, a lot of young stars as well. I mean, Vinny Lane, Parker Clem, Jack Schiffel, all sophomore polls for this team. Cole Hancock doing well for this team as well. There's just a lot of young talent that works together well, all growing together. And that's been evident this season. Nice check there. From Stone Foster. Gonna cause the turnover. That's Cole Hancock gonna be the one looking to clear it here for Florida State. Gets the ball to Dean Rothschild, who's just going to look to run through Michigan State here. Does just that, able to get the clear successfully. Makes a move on the pole, 3. And now slowing things down a bit. And gets a little lazy there on the pass. Doesn't really see the Michigan State defender lurking. And he comes away with it. Ryan Farquhar. The ball jarred loose, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Michigan State's ball. 5 with it up top for Michigan State, being shadowed high by Cole Hancock. .55. Swings it over to 42, dodging down the right side. Back down to the attackman. Being shot out by Clay Edwards, senior this year for Florida State. Good to see him out there. 40. Dodging right. Shot out by the shorty for FSU. Moving the ball down to 5 at the X. Michigan State doing some nice passing right now. We can find an opening, but FSU just being relentless, not letting anything really break through, and this has been the issue for Michigan State. Had some successful passes early on, but since then, FSU has not been caught lacking in the slightest. Nobody's been found open anywhere near the crease. An 8 on the outside. 42 looks to shoot it. It's deflected. Ball on the ground, and Jahai is going to come away with the ground ball. Ball's right back on the ground, though. And we've got a long ground ball here. And again, the Michigan State player hits the ground. And a flag's going to fly. Michigan State ball. Michigan State with the man-up possession here. Talked about how they have not been able to find anyone really open by the crease. Will that man-up opportunity change that? Gets a shot off. It's going to stay with Michigan State. Shout out to other FSU athletic programs. We've got an FSU baseball game and softball game going on right now. It's a big day for spring athletics for Florida State. And a beautiful day to do so. Skies are clear. Sun is out. Got to be appreciating this weather if you're Michigan State. It's going to feel a lot better if come away with this win. But right now they're going to need to turn something around. Still scoreless in the second quarter as Michigan State with just over 4 minutes to go. Michigan State still man up. Can they convert here? Just swinging it around. 5 with it on the right side. Unable to really find anything thus far. 5 with it again. Just passing it back and forth up top. And FSU doing a great job. Finds a slight opening. Swings it. Skip pass across the field. Ball goes out. Stone Foster there to maintain possession for the Seminoles. Ball up top. 3.5 minutes to go. Tyler Morris down at the X. Nice swim move. And a great save there after the shot. By Michigan State's goalkeeper, too, going to be on the clear. Gets it back to the goalkeeper. 55 with it. Been quiet this quarter for Michigan State. Gets it up top. Looks like finds the pass inside to 5, but unable to convert. A great job getting his face there by Sarah McMahon. And it's going to be a turnover. First real good opportunity for Michigan State in quite some time. With just under 3 minutes to go in this quarter. Harry puts the ball on the ground, unable to come up with it. Ricky Savage does come up with the ground ball. And it's going to be a Michigan State's ball. After Ricky Savage goes back over the line. 45 with that up top. Swings over to 42. Dodging down the left side, passes inside. Nice opportunity there from Michigan State. Good pass, but a nice save there by Sarah McMahon, who's going to find Harry on the clear once again, who gets put on the ground. Can he get up? Flags are going to fly. And whistle's going to blow. Man up. FSU is going to have a man up opportunity here. First man up possession here for Florida State. With just a minute to go in this half, what can they do here? They're needing a ball. Finally gets one. Ricky Savage going to be up top, starting this man up possession for the Seminoles. Dean Rothschild on the left gets it over to Ricky Savage. Back over to Dean Rothschild. And over to Andrew Zeman. And a great stick there by Michigan State. And stopping that man up possession. Now going to look to clear it. A man down. Goalie with it. Lets it fly. And finds his man 33 in the middle of the field.
15 seconds!
15 seconds to go in this quarter. And that was the end of the first half. Thank you guys so much. Florida State with a 3-goal lead, 5-2 at the half. Low scoring first half once again. It's been kind of the story for this Seminoles team in these games recently. Some great defense. And their stars offensively making things happen. Thank you guys for tuning in for the first half of Lacrosse. We will be back with you shortly for the second half. We are back for the second half of lacrosse here. A low scoring first half from both sides, 5-2. The Seminoles in favor right now. Win the first face-off of the half, an area where Michigan State was mostly successful. Ball up top, Dean Rothschild. Ryan Farquhar swings it over to Ricky Savage. Inside, Dean Rothschild. Pass and a score. Great find inside there with Dean Rothschild with some space and converts for a quick goal for the Seminoles. As you can see in the replay. Quick start there for the Seminoles. If you're Michigan State, that's not how you're wanting to start the half. Needing to climb out of a deficit already. Face-off win for Michigan State. One kicks it out to number 8, who is one of the key offensive pieces for this Michigan State offense. Ball still on the ground. FSU comes away with it. Ball goes out of bounds though, and Michigan State is going to retain possession. 99, the midi going to take it in. He rolls the ball to the center of the field, and they're going to set this offense up. Answering a question in the chat, we were not streaming the FSU Texas game on this channel. Texas did have a stream. I believe you can find it on their YouTube if you would like to go back and watch it. Cole Hancock looking for the clear right now. Finds Parker Clem. He's going to push the ball up the field. Michigan State looking to clear it. .55, being shadowed by Jack Schiffel right now. .42 for Michigan State. 40 dodging on the right alley. Looking for a pass, gets the ball down behind the cage. Ball up top. Nice check there from Jahai. Unable to come up with anything. Dodging from the X. Makes his way around the cage. Finds the pass. Got an open shot at the goal. It's going to sail just a bit high. Good opportunity there from 55 from Michigan State. Shot and a score. Lets it rip. Michigan State gets their first goal of the half. One of those is bound to fall eventually. A nice shot there. Lets it rip from up top. And a much needed goal. First goal since the first quarter from Michigan State. Maybe they need to start stringing those together if they're going to get back into this game. Just under 12 minutes to go. Scott Chapman at the face-off. 34 ultimately comes away with it. Michigan State's going to win the face-off. Ball put right back on the ground, though, after an nice aggressive play there by Scott. Ball gets back to the goalkeeper. And Michigan State going to have a possession. Can they string together a couple goals here? Stone Foster. 34 for Michigan State. With it up top. Puts the ball on the ground. 33 coming in. Looking to dodge on the shorty. Just passes it down behind the cage instead of the attackman. Ball at the X. Swings it out to the left side. Number 10. Looking to reset this offense. Got some space up top. So Foster applying some nice pressure. Falls to the ground is number 8. FSU just doing a great job. Still, Michigan State really not able to find too much inside. Their one goal, even just this quarter, was a long goal. And a shot from 8, and a great shot. I talked about it. One of the stars of this Michigan State offense thus far has been number 8 for the Spartans, stringing together 2 goals now for Michigan State, cutting this lead down to just 2 for Florida State. FSU can't get too comfortable here. Need to start winning some of these face-offs. Getting the ball in the hands of their attackmen. 10 minutes to go in this third quarter. Ball on the ground. Jack Schiffel with the ground ball. Flips the ball out in an attempt to get it to Vinny Lane, but he's unable to come with the ball. Some frustration there from Jack Schiffel as Vinny Lane just unable to come up with it, and it's going to be Michigan State's ball. Putting together a string of 3 goals here would be game-changing for Michigan State, who looked like things were getting ugly as Florida State came out and scored an early goal straight out of the half, extending their lead to 4 after not scoring at all in the second quarter. 40's dodging down the left alley. Nice move on the shorty, gets inside, swings it down over to 8, who scored the last goal for Michigan State. Ball up top to 55, dodging down the right side. Shot is going to sail just wide. It's going to stay with Michigan State. Michigan State with the ball up top, 40. Ball sails out, ball on the ground. Cole Hancock going to look for the ground ball. Does come up with it. And a great save there by Sarah McMahon after a sloppy pass led to 8 picking up the ball right in front of the goal. And Sarah McMahon just saves in what could have been an easy goal for the Spartans, making it 3 in a row and cutting this lead down to 1. Matt Wyatt, we've got an offensive possession here for Florida State. Can they convert? As Michigan State has been so successful on these face-offs, we haven't seen too much this FSU offense aside from that early goal in this half. Dean Rothschild with it up top, and a shot. Lets it rip from far on that right side. Unable to convert though. It's going to stay Florida State's ball. Tyler Morris going to take it in from behind the cage. On the left. Nice move. And just an easy goal. Makes it look easy. Mr. Nonchalant. Tyler Morris shakes off 2 defenders and just walks it in. Dumps it off to get FSU their second goal of the quarter. And extending their lead back to 3 goals. Ending that short-lived Michigan State run. We got Scott Chapman at the face. It's going to be Michigan State's ball after a violation on the face-off. 3. Going to look to pass it up the field. Jahai does a great job, great check, and a great ground ball from Stat Chapman. Nice forced turnover there from Jahai, as 11 for Michigan State did not see him coming. Scott Chapman just looking to go north to south there. But he's going to pass it back, slow things down, give Dean Rothschild the ball. That was Tyler Morris's second goal of the day. We've got 2 from him today. And Dean Rothschild just runs it up the field, and they just lost track of him, got some space, and scores for the Seminoles. And the Noles are on a little 2-goal run of their own, making it 8-4 and retaking that 4-goal lead that they gained earlier in this quarter. Dean Rothschild with his first goal of the day. Gotta be feeling good about that. We know he is so capable of just kind of doing it himself, running through everyone and letting it rip. And there, found himself with a surprising amount of space and just puts the ball in the back of the net. Number 1 wins the faceoff for Michigan State, who's going to get put on the ground, and a flag's going to fly by Jack Schiffel. Jack Schiffel going to come up with a ground ball, and Michigan State's going to get a man-up opportunity. Michigan State unsuccessful in their first man-up possession this game. Let's see what they can do here. After two MSU or FSU goals, a goal here would be big to keep them in this game. 7 minutes to go in this third quarter. Swinging the ball around quickly. 10 with it up top. Back over to the left side. Back up top to 10. Finds the man in the middle of the field. 11. Takes the shot. It's going to go wide. It's going to stay with Michigan State. Ball on the left side. 33 with it. Nice spin back move. Gets the ball over to 11. And a shot. And a nice save there by Sarah McMahon. And FSU looks like they're going to come away from this man-up opportunity clean. Man-down defense has been strong for Florida State this year, because they've got a very solid defensive unit. We talked about how good their defense has been thus far, especially as they've all kind of become more cohesive as a unit. Dean Rothschild with it up top. Swings it over to Ricky Savage, dodging down the right side. Passes it down to Tyler Morse at the X, finds Andrew Zeman inside. Gets tripped up for just a moment, but Andrew Zeman dodging through two defenders, almost splits them and makes something exciting happen. Ryan Farquhar down at the X, looking to make a spin back, pass it over to Matt Wyatt. He's got some space, shot, and it's going to sail left. It's a great opportunity for Matt Wyatt. You look to convert those. Matt Wyatt with the ball once again, down behind the cage, going to dodge to his right side. Ball's going to ricochet. It's going to be Michigan State's ball. Nice stick there from Tyler Morris, and ball's going to be on the ground. Who's going to come up with a ground ball? And it looks like it's going to be Ricky Savage for Florida State. A great job there by Tyler Morris, jarring that ball loose. And Matthew Wyatt with a nice goal there for the Seminoles, making it 9-4. Matt Wyatt's second goal of the day. And we've got 2 goals for all of those FSU attackmen. And after 2 goals for Michigan State to start this quarter out, been very quiet since, as FSU's gone a 3-goal run. Matt Wyatt redeeming himself for that shot that he sailed wide earlier on a good opportunity. Under 5 minutes to go here in this third quarter. And Michigan State went early. It's going to be Florida State's ball. Dean Rothschild dodging down the right side, being shot out by 3. Got some space. Finds the pass to Andrew Zeman. Into Tyler Morris. Some great stick skills. Moves around the cage. Tries to go around. Unable to do so. Still comes up with it. Somehow, Tyler Morris still has the ball. Looked like Michigan State is lucky that did not turn into a goal. Many opportunities, it looked like, at the cage. Ricky Savage on the shorty. Swings it down to X to Tyler Morris. Finds Andrew Zeman. Inside to Dean Rothschild. Splits some defenders, but takes the shot, and it's going to go out of bounds. Ricky Savage going to take it from behind the cage. Under 4 minutes to go now. He is moving around the cage now. We've seen a lot of these types of opportunities for Florida State, but he's going to reset the offense, give it to Tyler Morris, over to Jude Niles, dodging left, apologies, on 45. Tyler Morris inside to Andrew Zeman. Nice move and a shot. Tries to go low. Great save there by Michigan State's goalkeeper. Three minutes to go now. Ball at the X, Michigan State. Looking to make something happen, make this a closer game. Michigan State gets the ball, 8 with it. Swings it over to 55. Skip pass across the field, 33, takes the shot, jumps up. It's going to go wide. FSU going to come up with the ground ball. Dean Rothschild with it. Tries to swing it up to Parker Clem, but some great awareness there by 55. Able to get in the way of that passing lane and intercept the ball. Number 11 swings over to 55. Dodging down the right side. FSU's goalkeeper is going to come away with it, and they're going to look to clear it. 23 for Florida State on the clear. Ball on the right side, Matt Wyatt. Moving the ball behind the cage. Ball up top to Brad Wharton. Over to Tyler Multisanti. He's going to look to slow things down. Let Braden Forrest come into the game for the Seminoles. Down the right side. Shot out by the shorty. Gives it over to Tyler Morris at the X. Quick pass to Andrew Zeman on the left side. And just going to reset it back up top. Braden Forrest. Dodging on 35, the shorty from MSU. Finds some space. Gets the shot. And it gets deflected, and Michigan State's going to have the ball. .34 for Michigan State. Ten seconds to go in this quarter now. Can Michigan State make something happen? And FSU just going to let it fly. Tyler Morris finds it, shot, and scores before the quarter ends. What a goal. What a pass. Just lets it sail, and Tyler Morris with the goal as time expires. Unfortunately, our clock is a little bit behind, but on the actual game clock, there was just a few seconds left on the clock. Did they not? There was just a few seconds left on the game clock, and Tyler Morris caught the lob dodged his man and put it in the back of the net, making it 10-4 for the Seminoles. Heading into the fourth quarter. We will be back with you shortly. And we are about to be back underway for this fourth quarter of lacrosse.
Can you reset the timer to 15 minutes?
And an easy face-off win there for Michigan State. We're going to need to see a lot more of that if they're going to climb back into this game. Michigan State, 2. The pole finds 33. Up top. Swings it over 11 for Michigan State. And this FSU defensive line looking to get organized here. Michigan State in absolutely no rush. Slowing things down. Scott Chapman shadowing 10. Shadowing the midi for Michigan State. Gets it back up top. But makes a nice move, creates some space. Ball out the X. Michigan State, 99, moves around the cage. Swings it up top. 8, who's been super successful for Michigan State today. Looking for the pass down inside, just unable to convert it. Good idea there from Michigan State, trying to pass it down into 5 inside. But Vinny Lane going to come up with the ground ball for Florida State. Ball sails high. On the clear for FSU. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go the other way. Michigan State now on the other end. Successfully clears the ball as Michigan State down on the left side, being shadowed by Jack Schiffel. McMahon had to briefly leave the cage, coming back in. As FSU is going to have to put a new goalkeeper in the cage momentarily.
Man down.
Sarah had to come off because he was playing with no glove.
So man down. Or man down, yeah.
Ball down at the X. Michigan State going to have a man-up opportunity here, swinging the ball around. FSU's man-down defense has been extremely solid. 22, lucky to be able to keep that possession as he was unable to come up with that pass from number 5. Some sloppy catching here from Michigan State leads to a turnover, and Florida State going to now just look to clear it. A man down. Stone Foster looking to clear it for the Seminoles. Finds Jahai. Pass got a little heat on it. And goes into the crowd as Jahai was unable to handle that one. As the Seminoles are going to call a timeout. Their first timeout of the game thus far. Michigan State looking to clear it here after the FSU timeout. Successfully does so. .33 swings it down low to 5. Passing around the cage, 99 gets the ball up top. Over to 10, back over to 11. Dodging down the right side. Stone Foster moves the ball to X. Some good passing right now from Michigan State, just trying to find any type of opening they can. 33. Ball sails out of bounds after a nice deflection there from Vinnie Lane. Ball down at the X. Swings it up top. Moving left. Ball at the X. 8 up top. Shot up by Jahai. ball down low. Sarah McMahon back in the game. A nice lob pass to Stone Foster for the clear. Jude Niles with it up top. Gets over to Dean Rothschild. Ball on the right side. Spin back. And a nice shot and a goal there. Matt Wyatt lets it rip, and that is a hat trick. Nice shot, sets his feet, and just lets it rip. As you can see, beautiful goal there from Matt Wyatt, the attackman. Third goal of the day, making it 11-4 for the Seminoles. And with under 10 minutes to go, this is a tall task for Michigan State to come back from. And Michigan State gonna look for the ground ball here, number 3. Vinny Lane clears it. FSU with it up top. Brad Warden swings it down low. FSU in absolutely no rush here. Just looking to get time off this clock. They've played a winning game thus far. Tyler Morris down at the X. Nice spin back move. Finds the pass, and what a beautiful pass. And there is the dynamic duo of Tyler Morris and Andrew Zeman. Andrew Zeman's third goal of the day as well. Another hat trick for an FSU attackman. And that's just some great chemistry, making this game 12-4 in favor of the Seminoles. I mean, this is a long journey for Michigan State. Can't be feeling too good right now. First game of the season, and have not scored other than early in the first quarter and then 2 early goals in the third. Just 8 minutes to go left in this fourth quarter. All other than that, it's been all Seminoles. Five, swings it up top to 55, dodges on the right side. Shot. Does not have enough heat on it. Gets the ball to Vinny Lane. They're going to look to clear it. Give him the green light. Vinny Lane looking for the pass. Errant pass, though. Good awareness by 32. Intercepts that pass. Just under 7 minutes to go. Lets it rip. It's going to sail high. It's going to stay with Michigan State, though. The pull looks to get that pull goal there, unable to do so. Ball got kicked up in the air. Michigan State going to retain possession. Ball up top, 33. for Michigan State, being shadowed by Jahai. Moving the ball down low. 8 with it up top. Swing, shot. And unable to convert there. Nice save again by Sarah McMahon. Michigan State lets it rip. Nice save again by Sarah McMahon. It's going to stay with Michigan State, though. A lot of opportunities here. Can they finally convert one of them? Yet held scoreless thus far in this quarter. Sneaks it around. And another beautiful save by Sarah McMahon. Just gets in the face of the MSU attackman. And now FSU going to look to clear it here. And a shot and a goal there from Tyler Morris. What a shot, what a goal. As you can see, just moves past the defender and just fires it into that top right corner, making it 13-4. And this quarter has been all Seminoles. Tyler Morris, his 3rd goal of the day as well. Hat tricks for all 3 of the FSU attackmen. That's what you like to see. Star players getting hot here for the Seminoles and all doing their thing. Got to be feeling good about this quarter right now. And bouncing back after it was 6-4 early on in that 3rd quarter. Michigan State was keeping it tight, but since then it has been 7 straight goals for the Seminoles. Five, dodging down the left side. Some nice moves. Finds his way inside, but a nice save once again by Sarah McMahon, who has just been so hard to get the ball by on the crease. Another example of that there, under 5 minutes to go. MSU is going to be a man up here. Michigan State with it. Man up. Errant pass. 10. Drops it to the ground. Michigan State just trying to salvage something here. .33 with it up top. Swings it out left. To 8. 10. 33 with it up top. Michigan State retains possession of it. Ball on the ground. It's going to be Florida State's ball now. As Stone Foster is going to look to clear it for the Seminoles. Finds Cole Hancock on the right side. Swings it up the field to Tanner Gallo. First time seeing him today. FSU looking to test out maybe some new midi lines as they're up a comfortable amount right now. as FSU is going to turn it over. Michigan State now on the clear. Tyler Moore is trying to sneak up behind the goalkeeper, not letting him off easy right now, and just sails it high. Connects with 18, who's going to look to clear it, or 15, apologies, for Michigan State. Running down the right side, looking to go, maybe to go from goal to goal. Slows things down though, gets the ball in the hands of number 8. And a nice pass to 55. Looked like he was going to let it fire, but puts the ball back on the ground. Nice pass, another nice pass, 99. Some great opportunities, but another great save by Sarah McMahon. Just a little sloppy there from Michigan State. Had a great opportunity and great finds there, but just wasn't clean. And then lets it rip. It bounces off the pipe, sails high. Michigan State going to come up with it once again. Just over 2 minutes to go in this game right now. Nice pass over to 42. But Parker Clem there with a good stick. Finds the ground ball, and FSU is going to look to clear it. Aaron pass, gives it right back to Michigan State, right on the crease. Flags are going to fly, though. Michigan State, a man up here, have not been successful in any of their man up opportunities today. Finds a shot, gonna go low to high. It's gonna sail high. .55. Swings it out left. Ball down low. Back up top, 10. Got an opening, gonna shoot it. And Sarah McMahon with a beautiful save there. Been so good for the Seminoles all season long. Absolutely been one of the star players. And has just been a reason for these low-scoring games on behalf of the Seminoles. Under a minute to go now. Can Michigan State make something happen? Been scoreless in this fourth quarter.
Go, babe.
Next week, the Florida State Seminoles will be playing
Arizona,
Minnesota and Arizona. 2 teams, and just like that, Michigan State gets back on the board for the first time of the quarter, salvages a little bit of something, making it 5-13 as they've got 2 games coming up. Can maybe lead them well into those ones, but it will not change anything for the ultimate outcome of this game. Again, 2 big games for Florida State coming up this week just before spring break. Thursday and Friday, back-to-back days. We will be streaming them here at Bill Harkins Field, so tune in for that. Definitely should be excited for those ones. Again, 10 seconds left in this game. Ball's gonna sail wide, and that's the story of it all. And the clock's gonna run out here. The final score, Florida State Seminoles 13, Michigan State 5. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're happy to bring the broadcast to you today. We'll be back with you on Thursday night. Enjoy your Sunday afternoon. Thank you guys as always, and until next time. Shout out Sarah McMahon winning the game ball once again for the Seminoles. Gonna toss the ball out of Bill Harkins Field. Player of the game. Been such a star for them all season. So let's it rip. All right, and that'll do it for us. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, peace.